Okay, so first and foremost, a long and a fruitful association with Asian Paints. What do you think of their new logo then?
I think it's lovely actually. I like the idea that it's done with this sort of, it gives an effect of having been done with a ribbon. I think it's beautiful, which is very important because it's after all an aesthetic service that they're providing. I like the use of color. And I like that these colors, I think, seamlessly go into and blend into the others. I think that's what they're also trying to encapsulate because it's more than just paint. The earlier logo, I think, was just specifically about paint, and this goes beyond that. And especially, I think, in the store that we are at today, it talks about home solutions in a more comprehensive way. So beyond just choosing and applying a coat of paint, it actually helps to educate you in terms of what color is, in terms of how colors reflect certain moods or certain trends that are happening, for example, in 2012. They have color consultants, they have workshops, they have a lot of interesting things going on beyond just paint. So I think this kind of logo helps to encapsulate that better.
What do you think about the eco-friendly colors? Did you ever hear of it earlier, and what do you think of this whole concept?
I did. In fact, we spent a couple of days in Delhi visiting the different dealer shops there as part of a competition. And one of the trends in the competition that they wanted people to showcase was the fact that they are going green, which I think is very important, especially when it comes to something like paint, which one has generally associated with having certain toxic effects perhaps. So I think that the idea of them doing that in their packaging, in their product, is something that we should all embrace.
We did see you paint over here. How good a painter is Soha? On a scale of 10, how much would you rate it?
I think you should rate me, and you should rate me generously. The little leakage at the bottom has nothing to do with me.
I think the beginning was great.
The beginning was great. I've more or less stayed within the lines. I've also achieved a certain element of blending of red and yellow, a subtlety, I think, of brush stroke. I think I'm a veritable Picasso. I was actually really concerned about being able to paint within the lines. I'm quite pleased with my work. I think I would give myself like a healthy 7 on 10.
Okay, I was thinking an 8 on 10.
I'm kind of hard on myself.
How much of a colors person is Soha, and what are your favorite picks when it comes to colors?
I would definitely say, to answer your second question first, purple is my favorite color. I just love, I mean, it's always associated with being a royal color, but I've loved the vibrancy, I think the richness. There's a certain plushness that comes with that color, and it's rare. And I like that there's a healthy dose of purple in the logo as well. I also think that I am a vibrant person. For example, if you open my wardrobe at home, I've got clothes in every different hue and color. So I feel also that colors reflect my mood. So depending on what mood I'm in, I will be drawn to certain colors to wear, or on my walls, for example. I like to also experiment with different soft fabrics, for example.
What's your personal space like? What's the color in your personal space?
Lots of, I think, muted, subtle colors. Part of my education downstairs was about how color can make a difference to space. And sometimes when you use lighter colors, it can create the illusion of having a larger space. And I think in Mumbai, in our tiny pokey flats, what we want to do is create the illusion of space. So I've got lots of creams, lots of off-whites on my walls. And what I like about Asian Paints, again, to come back to our hosts today, is that they have these wonderful textured finishes that they can do so you can, in fact, create a painting on one of your walls. So I like the idea of dressing up one wall, for example, and making a statement piece in perhaps a living room or in the study. They've got some wonderful wood finishes as well. They've got some wonderful block paints as well. They've got things for kids. So I think that kind of element of creativity and fun, which is what I think royal play is all about, is something that I would enjoy, because I also imagine myself painting my own walls, which often is more harder work than you imagine it to be, but there's an element of romanticism and pride that you get from painting your own walls.
Absolutely. Talking about one more important aspect is the fact that self-creativity is a big one. And what color is Soha going to be with?
Well, I haven't really locked down on it because everything is so fluid at the moment. But having said that, purple is my favorite color and a royal affair, I think that it would be appropriate for me to wear something along that shade. So I think something off-white, something purple, that's the space I'm looking for.
We had also heard that you'll be wearing one of Sharmila Ji's pieces. Is that true?
It's not really one of her pieces, but it's we have a lot of wonderful clothes that we've inherited over 100 years. And I think this will be the last time we can wear some of them before they really fall apart. And they're really beautiful and really very precious. So I think that we'll certainly be wearing some of those, my sister and myself.
Okay. Also the fact that, Sharmila ji's sharara is going to be worn by Kareena, is that true? Or would you want to wear it for your wedding?
I haven't really thought about my wedding. Some people, there are girls who plan their weddings from the age of 4. I'm not one of those. For me, as I said earlier, I think at bridal week, like the marriage is more important than the actual day of the wedding. So I'm happy to get married in a pair of jeans, though my mother will probably kill me. In terms of honestly, like hand on my heart, what Kareena is wearing to the wedding, I don't know. And I hope they're not in the country. We're all of us, the media, and I think everyone included, is waiting for them to come back and for us to take some decisions.
Well, we certainly hope that we are invited to, witness the royal wedding. Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you.
We have transformed after a very, very in terms of how we would look at Asian Paints working and Asian Paints approaching the consumers. So just to give you an idea in terms of what this transformation is all about, the consumer, because we feel that today the consumer is looking for that hand holding, and we possibly.
I just wanted to say that I'm very happy that you called me here today. And as Amit said, my family's had a long association with Asian Paints. And I recently spent a couple of days with Amit and with the whole team. I said press button.
Excuse me. Can you come this side or can you stand here and take a look?
Oh. Now you have to see it again.
So that's the logo for you in terms of this thing, and we also have a small.
Since our last ad.
Not bad.
Please. I'm just waiting with the line.
You have to see towards the. You have to see towards the people while painting.
Oh, I'm supposed to look this way and paint like this. That's like a huge skill. Where's the one that they do in cooking shows? Now they pour one and then they take the cake out of the oven. It's perfect. So you should have one like that. You're getting the